stronger now. Fearless road. We're moving up in one direction to light. Aricama Liberation. Pray for me. I got the glasses and dead on my face, so I'm going to wear glasses to cover them up. Greetings, it's Maria, and today we are going to explore the joys of creation in theater making while I invite you into the process of creating Aricama Liberation's work in progress for the residency at Museum of Chinese in America. Holding hands, bearing fruit, deep but strong. We are the master plan, planning all the levels of communication. Sign us now, that love us in. We are who you been raised for. This residency began in October 2023 and ended in February 2024. For my project, I was working on elaborating on the story of how Ari and Kama liberated their land from the oppressive bees. In this, Ari and Kama strategized to conquer and defeat the bees with trickery and joy, and also planning for the worst, which is something I was taught never to do, but apparently they're gonna do it. Look, I got stick in my notebook. So first thing I did, Ari and Kama manifest the strongest visuals for the grand retrieval of their homeland, yippee yay, and then I just streamlined a bunch of lyrics. Thought I was gonna make a puppet that looked like this for the piece. There's so much. Okay, I take my whole script and then I write it into this notebook. Oh no, this is me actually writing the script. And then I type it up onto Google Docs. First, we acknowledge the body as a vehicle. The vehicle you're riding, you better take care of it. And then I storyboard it. This is what I was doing when I was with Ponyo, the dog. And you can see that the drawings are much more complicated than the actual piece, because there's only one of me. So you can see that is the shape of my little cranky where I stick my head in. And welcome to Aricama Liberation. This time, they have a plan. We don't have a plan, Kama. So I have all this direction of where the puppets move. Oh, there's I am the meat. Sizzling, I am the meat. This was the original idea for the goat. Maybe Ari would go on all fours. No. Boys in beanie. And then by the end of this, take a good look at this storyboard. This is how I work. I create the whole thing and then I don't finish it. But that's where you come in. You are my motivation to finish and create this world. I need you very much. I love you. Accountability. When we went to school, we had accountability. Now we need to do it among our friends. Make bonds with your friends to make sure you finish the projects that you want to do in this world, or else you will drown in social media intake. I speak from experience. After the storyboard, we must now create the puppets, rehearse, and pray to God. In this clip, baby Ari is gonna cut a little slit in the stomach. Now this won't hurt the baby, but I need to put a magnet in her chest. Now you see the proliferated cardboard. Pop that out, yeah. Get one of these little magnets, hide it there, so that on the other side, I can allegedly pick her up. Now I can pick up her baby. It's not my baby. Okay. But really, I don't use this prop at all. Something that I've learned in my own process. I usually make too much and have to edit. Art. I need to put a magnet in Ari's third eye so that she can have goat's horns attached to her face. Born in 91, you gotta represent. This is the first day of rehearsal with Aaron and Sienna.
Oh, I'm Sienna.
It's Sienna and Aaron, yay! These two very talented best friends from Hawaii who are so generous to work with me constantly. Aaron spiced up my music in ways that I have never been able to do on my own, because my music on my own sounds like Catholic church and sailor songs. But he brings in that pop spice to entice the human to believe in a better tomorrow. Here today. I even start believing it too.
Take me to your drive.
And then Sienna, he was the lead of the Healing Shipment. In this process, Aaron composed 3 different songs. One, the Aricama Liberation theme song. Cooperation community. He also created a strategy intention song. And then a little Ari as an A plus B star.
I did not know myself and truly waited inside seemed to find it all.
I am currently setting up this little system. See, my legs are my brace, and I want Ari and Kama's eyes to open up. So I've just tied a string back here. So each eyeball has one little flap, but I want them all to open together, so I have this one string connected up to all of them. Currently, I have these giant faces, but then I put it on here and it looked too big. So then I said, why don't we just, make them smaller? Which means more work. And I still have yet. Everything's gonna be, thank you. Believe in me. Pray for me. Amen. I want a snack. Sienna is wearing the new Healing Shipment collection, the Royal Red. And it has all the little Healing Shipment characters looking for Maricama on clouds. When I was in high school, we visited New York, and I said I'd never want to live here because we spent most of our time in Times Square. But I did get an I Love New York hoodie that was purple. And it's funny enough that these 2 characters subconsciously chose to wear purple, and then I just really had to design a hoodie for those 2 to wear. So here I am testing the background. Usually in a toy theater, like a Punch and Judy set, there's a background and then the person is all the way down here and the puppets are up here. But I wasn't planning on the set being that high. So here I'm practicing different ways to cover my face so I don't distract you. The little curtain, in and out, a little peeking, maybe a little slide, a clean slide. Everything I did, it just looked a little messy, a little sloppy. So eventually I just have it so the background is cut as if that's the sky, and then the things that you see underneath are the ground.
A strategy plan.
Tragedy plan.
A game plan.
Here I am cutting a fabric to cover my table so it looks like a magic show. I got this fabric at the Materials for the Art with the Little Opera of New York. Very amazing place, which looks like a thrift store for artists. Here I'm using aluminum foil to create the little rod puppets, the little bee puppets. And I'm using this moldable foam right over here. It's very soft and dries very fast and is kind of difficult to mold, so you gotta work quickly. And it dries very air. But the Crayola one has a little bit more weight to it. You saw earlier, I was trying to chip it off, but this one is more fluffo. Oh, look, I'm just doing it with tape instead of the aluminum foil because I thought I was using too much aluminum foil and my roommates would get mad. So this was the day of painting, and when you paint, you gotta paint all the light colors first, and then you go to the yellows, and then the oranges, and then here I'm painting all the boobs, the hills. You know how everything is phallic in our society. Monuments, they're all pointy, so I say, Aricama just got boobs everywhere. Women power, Spice Girls. I use so much green paints. And then I did this right before rehearsal, so I had to get my fan out and let it dry because it was wet. I needed to practice for my buddies here.
Moon heavens on a highway.
Oh, I have a question. Can she actually slap me? I'll slap you. Oh, thank you.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, let's practice that.
Maybe I like being a bee.
I'll slap you.
Oh, thank you.
You know, when I was in it, I didn't realize how animated and fun Sienna and Aaron look when they're performing. So I don't even know if people were watching the actual puppet show. This is what happens when you hire good actors. Greetings everyone, and today we are going to have the Aricama Liberation Nation. Oh, you just caught me at a good time. I'm working on my line language. You gotta paint the sticks so that no one sees them. Once you paint it black, it's invisible. Here are their shoes. The shoes usually have the same designs, and then the knees of Aricama are always these little mouths because we need to give consciousness and awareness to all parts of our body and know that they are all alive. Here are the little props of the planning of Aricama's strategy. On the side, you'll see that Aricama are like this because they are imagining their rehearsal. We are rehearsing their rehearsal for their strategic plan on the surface of their land. They're in the inside of the planet and they're coming back to the surface to reclaim the land. Here the eyes are closed and then you open it up when you pull the string. I'm always about these eyes that are opening because our eyes are always eyes wide shut. And there you go with the hands to intend what you desire. Is something I need to practice, which is why it's always in my art. It's a reminder. Ari and Camia, and then me in the middle. I'm like their child. This is the meat, a very tasty meat because Ari is the meat and you want the audience to be salivated. Here I am inside of the lift. I'm inside of an elevator here, an open elevator. Here I am setting up. I'm wearing the Healing Shipment collection. So alongside my project, there was also 3 other artists that I was in residency with, Shuing and James, Shuing's husband. This was Shuing's installation about the 2020 COVID reflection. Ben with Ray playing Hakka and Jamaican mixed music.
Yeah, we straight going in, brick by brick. Yeah, we make the foundation of our house and we live it, we will it.
And Nancy, a piece about her mother and growing up in Chinatown.
I've inherited that and like what I can do to reimagine that.
Dennis was the leader of the pack who led us through the residency program. Dennis fed us, thank you. I'm very fond of all of them. Hello, if you're watching. Who's your favorite thing about the residency, Maria? My favorite thing about the residency is that we were meeting new artists and becoming good buddies with them. We would go to each other's shows. It was so nice. So the residency opens for new applications in June and then it'll start again in October. For anyone who's interested, it's for all Asian artists in New York. So go ahead and get support. Live your art dream. I'm very grateful I was able to work on this presentation because as an artist in New York, you really have to fight to make your work. Not with fists, but with pen. Comment your favorite puppet below. Thank you so much for watching. More breath, more awareness, more fun, more abundance. Until next time.